falls on a multiplier of 4. I think it's safe to say 2020 sucked. And without question, that is true. But, as has been mentioned many times tonight, one year sucked even more. And that was in 2016, when a lot of stuff happened, but most importantly, our father passed away. Now, anyone that knows me can tell you, I don't handle death very well. And honestly, that man survived so much stuff, I truly thought he was gonna outlive me. And when he passed, it crushed me. So much so that my awesome older sister, Taffy, had to play the big sister card and basically, by phone, go up to me and slam like a bully to a locker, which he did for me once, which I only found out a long time ago, to go speak to someone, which had helped, but not immediately. So fast forward to September 21st. Keep that date in mind. Keep that date in mind. September 21st. Why is that date important? 2 reasons. First, it was my birthday. Thank you. But that's not the point. To celebrate that birthday, it was the first birthday after my dad passed. And my brother came to celebrate with me, but he clearly had other things on his mind. We were at my father's office, and like Paul, Donna, I wish Roger was here. Paul, Donna, stand up for a second. Everyone wave hi to Paul and Donna. They are godsakes. They are godsends. And hello, Sally. You are awesome too. And hello, Paul. So basically, probably months after my dad passing, going to his office where he was surrounded by memorabilia was probably not the best place for someone still having that fresh in his mind. But also on that day, Richard apparently was getting ready for a date. And I'm like, what? I remember him showing me, I believe it was his Bumble. Yes, Bumble was a thing. Now, I was one of the few times I was literally angry at my brother that I probably didn't look at the photo, but needless to say, I was miffed. Now, usually, me and Richard's relationship, we would see each other, and then it would be a few weeks, maybe some more, before we see each other again. But 3 days later, I think, he contacted me, asked me to go meet him at Chili's for dinner. And that's nice. I love Chili's. He doesn't, but he was paying for dinner, so okay. But I was still miffed at him. Probably one of the few times I was, and I'm sitting there at Chili's, the Chili's in Warwick, which will someday probably have a plaque of me when I pass away someday as their best customer. Hopefully someone important will make that happen, as long as the place doesn't go out of business, but that's beside the point. Now I'm waiting there, I'm thinking, now bear with me, because this is gonna involve a lot of back and forthing. All of a sudden I hear him say, hello, Stephen, and I go to turn, and all of a sudden, I see this awesome brunette, and I lock eyes with her, and time stops. Time stops. Now, I can't remember for the love of me what happened during the dinner while we were all going, but this is what was going on in my mind. This is me, and this is in my voice, Stephen. Tata, yes? Don't you dare mess this up for him. What are you talking about? This is a hot girl. I can tell that. No. Do you know what his relationship status is? He needs this. He needs to be happy. And she is brunette. We whiners somehow draw brunettes in. And Kathy technically was a brunette, so that counts for Brian's sake. Even though he's a natural blonde and he's a hot blonde. But back to inner voice. Don't you mess. I can't. And right now, so on and so forth and so forth. And eventually I tell my inner voice, inner voice, Turtle, I'm with you. But for God's sakes, I can't do anything if you slap me to death. Fair enough. And when I come back to reality, for some reason, this awesome girl paid the bill. And after 60 seconds of my mouth being on the floor, having to, hello, I'm Stephen. She's Sarah. And needless to say, an awesome friendship was born. And for over 5 years, and from the moment, from those 5 years, I first locked eyes onto you, Sarah. Not just in my head, not just in my heart, in my soul. My soul. I knew I was going to call you my sister someday. Regardless of what you guys been through, regardless of everything, I knew in my heart of hearts you were my brother's end game. You were the peanut butter that goes to jelly. You were the slot machine that lands on a perfect 7. You were that royal flush. You were the diamond in the rough. You are literally the best thing that's ever happened to my brother. And I can say that because for a long time before he met you, I feared that he was going to end up in Utah with like 5 wives. Which in some cases wouldn't be a bad thing, but I'm the kind of person that's like, one's enough. And this is coming from a guy that hopes someday, when they're first of 12, 6, 4, lucky number, 12 kids come around, hopefully, that, that's it. One person, no one else. And you are that one person, Sarah. And to see the individual my brother has become in the 5 years since, not to say that he was changing before he met you, but since that time, let me just say this way. I can't hear the word baby without seeing old school 1970 New York light bulb lights pop up like with an arrow pointing to you, like baby, bing, bing, bing. That's how much the word is stuck in my head and you have been associated with it. But to see the man that Richard has become. Brother, there's no other way to say this. You are the exact person I hope to be reincarnated as someday. I had many heroes in our lives, our father being one of them, and my sister Zoe is the cool chick that I hope is going to be very fabulous someday. Let's be honest, despite everything I've said tonight, nothing is going to top these two ladies' speeches. And you are awesome too, and I cannot pronounce your name right now, but please say, what? Noreen, you are awesome too. And Kathy's a wonderful mother. And if you're wondering why I'm ping-ponging naming people, because our father would take the time to name drop people even when it didn't make any sense whatsoever. That's how much he's missed. But Richard, Sarah, you are my favorite couple. Every time I'm around you, you make my life better. Just you two being together makes my life better. I look forward to seeing what happens 20 to 50 years from now, because when we all look back on this day, it's gonna make us proud. Because I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I don't know if I've ever been in love. My brother obviously has, my sisters have. What's my relationship status? I've been on 2 dates in my entire life. And no, this is supposed to be 2 dates. Because 2 dates, and both ladies, by the way, ended up getting married. And I almost you know what, that's a story for another time. If you want more information, see Dee Dee Whitman, awesome lady. But, oh my goodness, I lost my train of thought. Thank you, Zoe. You guys, I don't know what love is like, but I can experience it because when I see you two and what you two are going to bring with each other throughout the next few decades, I predict that when your time is done, even though I probably will be long gone by then, you two will be old and gray, probably still beautiful, side by side, holding hands, and timing to see which one will meet the other in heaven first, because you are endgame. You are the best thing to ever happen to this family. And I love you, and now I'm ranting, so everyone please raise a glass! Because it's time to shell up! Here's to Sarah and Richard, thank you, good night!
Turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up!
Love you. What's that?
I love you back. Really great job.
They pay you.
But my goodness.
Oh my. You, like, Stephen,
Oh, I forgot to mention.
may I die.
Oh, I'm going to speak at your funeral. Don't worry.
Oh, thank you. I'll never know.
Love you.
Babe,
That was.
that was
Hold on.
fan. Oh,
Thank you.
you brought tears to my eyes. It was fabulous.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
As usual,
Thank you.
never cease to amaze
Thank
me.
you.
That was unbelievable.
Thank you. Hey,
Great job.
thanks. Hello.
I love you, brother.
Love you. Thank you.
All from the heart.
Thank you very much. Thank you all. Thank you. Oh, Cousin Katie. I'm so sorry. I was going to mention you. Your ladies.
stop it.
I was going to say, I forgot to mention hot cousins. I got to.
You're amazing.
That was awesome. What a guy.
Thank you.
I love you.
Oh my God. Stephen,
Yeah.
beyond.
You think Dad would like this?
Stephen, you were above and beyond. You know what? You were better than that. You know, I'm going to tell you why. Because you spoke from the heart and you didn't mention everybody in the room as you knew. You calculated that somehow in your brain. That was so unreal.
I look forward to seeing it back to see how long I went.
Doesn't matter because everybody was so engaged with it. People are crying.
You're one of a kind.
Thank you. The story, by the way, at Amanda's wedding, who I was he's a wonderful human being. But someone almost threw their coat on me because they thought I was the coat guy. You made me the yarmulke bearer at the wedding, and someone thought I was.
My family is. Oh my God.
Someone thought I was Gary's rabbi. He was so wasted. Someone thought I was Gary's rabbi that was by his bedside after his accident. A lot of funny things happened on the way to Amanda's wedding. Hello.
Only left his wife in, but that was a great job.
Thank you.
young man.
Thank you
Great
so
job.
much. Thank you. Hello, ladies. Jackie.
Jackie's older sister.
Oh, hello. Good to see you. You look so wonderful today.
I have to tell you something. I have heard politicians, celebrities, I've heard everybody speak. You were the most amazing speech I've ever heard. You were your father, and I couldn't be more proud of you. Everybody here couldn't be more proud of you. You brought your father into the room.
Thank you. That was what I was trying for.
Oh, you nailed it, man.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make you
really
cry.
nailed it.
I'm so sorry.
You made everybody cry.
Oh.
But in a positive,
Okay.
in the way that your father made us all cry, which was always with love and everything. You are,
Sorry, did you
you
get-
are just amazing.
Thank you.
And my sister.
What's your name again?
Christina.
Christina.
And our older sister Jen. She wanted both of us to tell you how much she loves you and how much she wanted to be here. She's very afraid with COVID right now.
I understand.
She couldn't do it, but she loves you and she wanted you to know. And she wanted you to know that when things are safer, she wants to see you.
Please, I'll
Okay?
make that happen.
All right.
Thank you.
Great.
Ladies,
Great.
come see me later on tonight.
Oh,
I'll be-
for sure.
Thank you.
Hey.
I'm so thank you.
You are unbelievable.
Thank you
You are amazing. You are your father.
Thank you.
It's
That's the highest
amazing.
compliment I could possibly
It is
get.
the highest compliment anyone could give anybody.
Thank you.
So-
I still believe if he was here, he should have been the one stand. Physically
Oh,
here.
He was. No, but listen, he was here. He was here through you. Nobody else would have gotten him here except for you.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Thank you. Oh,
Great job. Your father will be proud of you.
thank you so much.
That was the best speech I've ever heard.
Thank you.
Seriously, that was the best speech I've ever heard.
Thank you.
That was amazing. I love you.
Thank you.
You reminded me just like your dad.
Huh?
You reminded me of your dad.
Thank you so much.
Love you. Good job.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Beautiful.
Davey's right there too. Davey's right there.
You're a legend. Thank you.
Your speech was so good, Stephen.
Thank you.
Good job.
Thank you. I forgot to mention you. I'm so sorry. I was going to mention my hot new sister from Canada. She's married, peoples. Don't think anything about that. I look forward to meeting your kids someday.
I mean, there's a burn there.
Yeah. Oh.
Davey too.
David!
You're the best, Stevie.
Thank you.
Beautiful. You hit it all.
Thank you.
Love you, brother.
Love you guys. Thank you. Thank you. You guys not taking off, are you?
Oh.
Thank you. Do you need this back now, David?